Great to have Blake Murphy joining us now, co-host of the Fan Morning Show on Sportsnet 590, The Fan. All right, Blake, putting up 70 points in the first half, that's pretty good, but 19 first half assists, that really powered the Raps.
Yeah, for sure. And I think you see, the ways that they want this thing to work. And it's force a lot of turnovers on the defensive end, get out and run. Everyone's kind of sharing the ball in transition. And that bleeds over then into the half court game because everyone's touching the ball. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's a little more comfortable. Not only the season high in first half assists, but also a season high for the game, season high in bench points, season high in points in the paint. Kind of just everything started clicking once they were sharing the ball early.
You mentioned the bench, big contribution from them on Monday night. How significant is that for not just them and their confidence and the scoreboard, but the rest of the team?
Yeah, I think it's huge in a couple different ways. And you mentioned their confidence. This is the lowest scoring bench in the entire NBA so far. So for them to come out and put up 40 plus as a group, especially they were shorthanded tonight. They only had 5 bench guys until Isaac Bonga came in the game late. So that's just a handful of their core bench guys driving the team's success like that. And then, you look ahead a little bit. Fred VanVleet only played 26 or 27 minutes tonight. They have a back-to-back tomorrow in Brooklyn. And yes, they have a couple days off ahead after that, but it's very rare for a guy like VanVleet to play under 30 minutes. So on a back-to-back against a very tough opponent, that's invaluable.
Okay, playing the Kings, that is one thing. It was kind of, get this win, move on, because it is a tough week, even without the Bulls game going ahead. So you do have the Nets, first team in the East on Tuesday night, and then you've got Golden State at the tail end of the week. What sort of things are you looking to see from the Raptors as they move on?
Yeah, the biggest thing for me, I think, is over the last 5 or 6 games, they've gotten back to being one of the top defenses in basketball. And we saw early in the year they could do that, and then they were the worst defense in the league for most of November. And now they're getting back to doing that, but they've had kind of a soft schedule the last little bit. So with opponents like Brooklyn and Golden State, what I'm looking for is, can that defense carry over? And it's not just the results. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Steph Curry, those guys are going to get buckets against you, but is that same level of intensity and connectivity that we saw tonight and that we've seen a little bit more over the last couple of weeks, can that carry over in a tougher game against a tougher opponent?
Blake Murphy, thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, Ivanka.